Hello, everybody. It is October 8th, 2024. It is almost 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and I just wanted to make a video, I guess, kind of documenting what the past week has been with Hurricane Helene. And now another major hurricane. Hurricane Milton is supposed to make landfall sometime between tomorrow and Thursday. And that's supposed to be some sort of record-breaking storm too. So you have to wonder what is going on. But that's not what I'm here for. This channel is for me to document my artificial telepathy. So it dawned on me, which I have been making videos about this ever since I started this online diary type thing, that these handlers, I don't even know what a technical term is for that, because they're not technical. They're not technical at all. They're just hired geeks, that's all. So, and they're not even smart, so just... Anyway, the topic I want to talk about today is a funny thing I learned yesterday was that anybody using airwaves, any kind of waves, has to be registered with the FCC. So if you guys were looking for a way to kind of see, people that do this have to have a license for it. And you can go on the FCC website, and the entire website escapes me, but if you just Google the FCC, you can go on there and you can find people that may be in your area that actually have a license to transmit. I have not done mine yet. I do plan on doing it because this is... There are other things going on now, but when all this excitement and this anxiety about these storms boils down and boils away, we're still going to be left with this bullshit. So go to the FCC website, look, you can look, like, in particular, like, who in your area has rights to be using airwaves, air traffic of any kind, okay? And that's what I suggest you do. I am not 100% on that, exactly what that picks out, but that's why I haven't gone to the site yet, because I'm probably going to have to learn, the site and how to search and things like that, and you probably will too. But it is made available to the public to be able to pull those licenses up. And anyway, another behavior I would like to focus on is that, all these idiots do, and I have to apologize before I even say this, because this is so blatantly what is going on, is that, I told you guys that I'm 100% sure this is not any kind of quantum computer, no kind of artificial intelligence, because there is no intelligence involved. It's funny because anybody in the real world, okay, that was learning something, or was acted a certain way, or was able to see other information and be able to process it, and then be able to take facts versus what they have been told by just anybody else, and then come to their own conclusion, their own hypothesis or educated guess, right? That is what a normal person is able to do. Now, a large part of me has to take into account that these people that we're hearing might be special needs, because they're disabled some kind of way, because they do not have the ability to take information that they are given and to take information that I guess additional information to, I guess, kind of pair with what they've been told and be able to make their own assumption. They're not free thinkers. They're actually doing exactly what they're told. And really, if you have to like do an IQ test or something like that, you have to be able to think like creative thinking, cognitive thinking, all kinds of different problem solving. They have zero ability to do that. They are just told what to do and how to do it. And this has been years. Now, I'm not saying that they haven't had some kind of people haven't left and then they've had to hire other people or whatever. However they recruit, is they are more than likely special needs, because the word retardation is not acceptable. It doesn't even feel right to say that, but they have to be special needs because they are unable to think for themselves, and they are only able to handle the information they are told to handle. So, something's got to be going on if you will come back every day, every single day, just to fight a losing battle. You're not better off than you were yesterday. You're not going to be better off tomorrow, and today is going to make no difference, but you don't understand that. You just keep doing what is told to you every day. Okay, so please keep that in mind. As much as this causes anger and whatever else emotion you let build up in you through this, please just try to take into accountability that there has to be something going on. Because normal people, powerful people, are not able to ignore other facts or information that may or may not play into what is actually going on or what the game plan is. People with the ability to reason know that you have to take everything into account and then go ahead and, I guess, reason that on down to what makes sense. And this is not what's going on. So, like for instance, they really believe you're supposed to take heed and take heart to what they say, in spite of this going on for half a decade. That they're, this is what's happening that you don't see. They're all in somebody else's business. And then they're trying to tell me, that there are people that don't want to be around me and stuff like that. And the funny thing is that they totally lack the ability to understand. I'm going to check on that. I'm going to check on what you just said to me. So, I used to care. Now I don't, because it used to be, and you'll see them in my old videos where they're like, oh, your husband, your husband isn't coming home, or, your children don't want to talk to you, and it's like, now I just don't even listen, because I would just have to be an idiot, an unmatched idiot, if I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm not going to call my husband ever again because he's not going to come home when it's not time for him to come home yet. And every day like clockwork, he comes home. Like, it's so redundant at this point. And they really believe that you should take what they say into account and then act on that or react. And it's not going to happen ever again. The longer this goes on. But the thing is they're not, something is wrong to where they don't get that. They're not understanding that, okay, you've shown up every day and you've told this woman all this stuff, like she's not going to listen to you. She didn't listen to you yesterday. She didn't listen to you last week, last month, last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But it doesn't make, it's not, blatant enough. Like, this is just a part of my life now. And I know a lot of targeted individuals, they go through hell every day. And I understand that. I do. Because maybe I'm just lucky that I have a group of people that basically took the CIA manual for brainwashing, made their own adjustments to scientific fact to the point that they cannot be taken seriously. And as of like last week, basically what they did was they closed their manual, put it cover up, and then started back on page 1, which is hysterical to me because I've already been through all this. Yeah, I look tired and I may not feel good, but I'm sound in my mind. This isn't going to have me anymore. But basically, that's what they did. Was, I guess they reached the end of the manual and they did no good. They made no ground at all. So what they did was they just started on page 1 again. So, but I'm extremely grateful for that because I know, Lord knows, I know there are enough TIs that have unalived themselves or that has had a heart attack or something like that because of the shit you hear, and it's nonstop, just aggravation and all kinds of other things. But I am praying for everybody, all TIs, I am, because it's not easy and it is draining. They don't, what they do is they're reading your brain waves with equipment that they will call medical equipment. And what it does is it translates